All right, guys, this is day 3 of the 28-day yoga challenge, aka the moon challenge for the 28-day moon cycle, which marks effectively 1 month. I know our calendars do 30 days and 31 days, but this effectively marks a complete month. And there's 13 moon cycles within the year, which kind of says that we have 13 months in a real year, from the beginning of 1 year all the way through the 13 moon cycles. So I'm just gonna do this yoga challenge and pay it to the moon. I'm obviously doing it in the daytime. It's better for the camera, kind of. I don't have all that lighting and everything that's necessary to make the video look very good or clear during the nighttime. So I'm gonna do it in the daytime. You know what, the moon's still up a lot of times in the day, but it actually sets at 8:30 tonight. I'm sorry, it rises at 8:30 tonight. When the sun is setting in the west, the moon is rising in the east over here. So I've just been paying a little bit more attention to the stars and the sky, as I believe in as above, so below. Whatever's happening up there in the sky dictates the energies and everything that we feel inside of our bodies, and the things that happen on the earth here and inside of the earth. So day number 3, I know it's actually day number 4 since we started this challenge. Yesterday I went to a beautiful wedding, so I'm just gonna share just a little bit. But yesterday I went to a beautiful wedding and it was amazing. When I say been to a lot of good weddings, and actually I can't really say anything about any one of the weddings that they weren't as good as this one, but this one was very special. Special because it's the last one that we've gone to, but this couple definitely had a very big love for each other, and it was really cool and recalibrating to see that happen again, as me and my wife have been married for 4 years now, and I'm definitely madly in love, but to see that really recalibrates everything and makes the love even stronger, and just to be invited into someone's wedding is such a blessing. We also got to see a week-old infant and his dear parents, which are very good friends of ours, which actually we met them as a couple for the first time at our wedding on May 16th of 2015. So 4 years ago, we met this couple together for the first time, and the wife is a bridesmaid of ours, and so I just kind of wanted to share that. But yeah, very cool to see little Beckham Leo Blackwell. He's such a bundle of joy already, only a week old, and you can tell he's a very happy and joyful baby. And I'm sure we all are at that age, as we have nothing to worry about other than our bowel movements, our eating, and our sleeping. So, and honestly, as adults, those should be the same things that we are really focused on and making sure that are going well. Everything else is just kind of a plus. So when you start to look at it like that, you get to do everything else instead of having to do everything else. It really changes your mindset, and you can kind of feel like a baby again, because you know what, God and the universe and everything out here is going to continue to spin, and it's always going to take care of us in the way that we need it. So let's get down and get into this yoga. Y'all know the first pose, child's pose. Again, we're going to attempt to stay breath to movement. I'll work on guiding the breath to movement. I'll even say sometimes inhale and exhale only without a pose, because by now you'll start to get the flow. The flow is consistent. We're going to keep doing the same 53 poses throughout the whole session. So inhale, child's pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, ragdoll. Walk your feet up to your hands, grab your elbows. Exhale, mountain pose. Oh, that sun feels good. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, big deep breath. Exhale, vibrational Om. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees. Walk or float to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Consider this the first sun salutation A complete. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees. Walk or float to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, number two, I'm sorry. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your heels, bend your knees, walk or float to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Touch the sun. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Flow. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, mountain pose, number 4. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Flow. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees. Walk or float. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, last mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. That's sun salutation A completed. Lift your heels, bend your knees. We're going into sun salutation B. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Lift your heels, bend your knees. Walk or float to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose number 2. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees. Walk or float to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose number 2. Number 3, that is. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. We call that vinyasa flow. Inhale, warrior 1. So if I just say vinyasa, you know chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Exhale, vinyasa, up dog, down dog. Inhale, warrior 1. Vinyasa, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Lift your heels, bend your knees, walk or float to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale for chair pose number 4. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. That was the vinyasa flow. Inhale, warrior 1. Vinyasa. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, warrior 1. Vinyasa. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Lift your heels. Bend your knees. Walk or float. This is the final chair pose for this sun salutation B. Forward fold. Exhale. Halfway lift. Exhale. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, chaturanga. Or I can say float. Chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Warrior 1. Flow. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. That completes the sun salutation B. Those are the 2 sun salutations. We will now go 3-legged dog. Kick, leg up and back, press into that wall behind you, invisible wall. Press into the invisible wall in front of you, or you're pressing to your hands, all 4 corners. Open the hip, and then tip over. Grab that wheel. the wheel. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, side plank. Chaturanga, flow. Up dog, down dog. Opposite side, three-legged. Press into that wall behind you. Open that hip. Wheel, work out of that wheel. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Inhale, side plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Now we're going into crescent lunge. Crescent lunge. Big step forward. Heel up in the back. Thigh up in the back. Exhale. Hands of prayer. Inhale, twist. Lock the elbow to knee. Pull the heart. Hear those pops. Pull the heart up to the hands. Warrior two. Side facing, side angle lunge. Chaturanga. You notice chaturanga is always on the exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, crescent lunge. Thigh up, heel up. Exhale, hands of prayer. Inhale, twist. Hear those pops. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, side angle lunge. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Now lift your heels, bend your knees. Walk or float to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, hands to heart. Thunderbolt prayer twist. Again, twist that chest. Exhale, forward fold. Up to the hands. Spread feet apart. Grab peace fingers underneath each big toe. Press the big toe into the peace fingers. Pull the fingers up against the big toe. And then let your elbows fall to the side. Get your little bicep workout. Exhale. Inhale, back to chair pose. Pull your feet back in if that's comfortable. Exhale, hands of prayer. Inhale, twist. Exhale, forward fold. Feet back apart. This time you're gonna stick your whole hand underneath your foot. Big toe on top of thumb mound for a massage. Call this gorilla forward fold. Imagine a gorilla dragging his knuckles on the ground. Exhale. Inhale, crow pose. Just drop those hands right down to the ground, knees into your armpits. Pick one foot up and then find your balance to pick the other foot up, then connect the toes. And then shoot back for chaturanga. Exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Lift your heels, bend your knees. Down dog. Lift your heels, bend your knees, walk or float. Float in front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, eagle pose. Right arm, left, right leg over. Right arm under. Pull elbows up. Squeeze shoulder blades back together. Exhale. Inhale, mountain pose. Eagle pose, opposite side. Left leg up and over. Right arm underneath. Left arm underneath, right arm. Elbows up, shoulder blades back. Exhale. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, Utthita. Right knee to right hand. Feet flat. Open up. Drishti. Focus to your thumb on your hand that's stretched out. Really open the hip. Close your book up. Then airplane, fly off. Raise your heart like you're in up dog. Hands to prayer. Roll the hip over the top of the other hip. Hands down. Half moon. Forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Utthita, left side. Press the four corners of that foot on the ground to root. Open up. Drishti right over the top of that thumb, which puts me right at the camera. Close the book. Press back to airplane pose. Really stamp down into that foot on the ground. Raise the chest. Exhale, hands to prayer. Roll the hip. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, dancer pose. Pull that ankle back and up. Grab the inside of the ankle. Press into the glute to raise that heel up behind you. Press into the imaginary wall in front of you. Dancer pose. Exhale. Inhale. Grab back. Make sure your knees are next to each other when you start this position in dancer pose. And then press into the thigh and the glute to raise the foot up. And then press into the hand to give yourself a counterbalance. Exhale. Inhale, mountain pose. The force is with you. As you can see, tree pack, the Empire Strikes Pack. I'll tell y'all about tree pack one day. You down with EXP? Yeah, you know me. Okay, so I like to turn face you for tree pose. Take this foot and put it below or above the knee. Always want it to be away from that knee joint so that you don't put any pressure on the joint. You can put pressure on the leg. Now press this leg into this thigh and press this thigh into this leg. And it creates a center where both sides are pressing, which creates a stalemate, like tug of war. And that's what you want. That allows the hips to open. And then you can express the tree. Roots are deep into the ground with your foot because you're pressing on both sides. So the foot is stabilizing. The arms are expanding, showing you the branches of the tree. And then exhale. Then same thing, opposite side. I'm gonna show you the lower, where you put the foot below the knee. Same thing, press into the calf, press it into the foot, press the foot into the calf, creates an opening here in the hips, and allows the tree roots to dig deep, which gives you balance. This is our equanimity sequence. Oh, this tree. Okay. Mountain pose. Forward fold, we're going to grounding. Inhale. Halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga flow. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, warrior one. Now we're gonna press back into triangle though. So warrior one, and then we're gonna press backwards. Keep that foot grounded as if the knee was over the top of the ankle. Keep it squeezing down. Back leg squeezing forward and down. And then we're gonna tilt forward into triangle. Inhale. Because next we're gonna exhale into, guess what? Side facing wide-legged forward fold. Really let the weight fall onto the front part of your feet, which is gonna make you feel like you may fall, but you won't if you press into your big toe mounds. Then inhale into pyramid pose. Both feet facing the same direction. Pull the back foot up so that both of your feet are firmly rooted onto the ground. Really make sure the hips are even. Inhale, revolving triangle from the pyramid. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, warrior one. Again, up into the warrior one. Press back. And then tilt for triangle. Side facing wide-legged forward fold. Exhale. Grab peace fingers again. Did this before. Big toes. And forward fold. Side facing wide-legged forward fold. Feet facing the front. For pyramid pose, both feet rooted down, hips aligned, right hand down, left hand up for revolving triangle. Inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, lower plank. Inhale, up plank, high plank. Exhale, low plank. And relax to the mat as we start our floor sequence. Inhale, Superman pose, hands out in front like you're flying through the air. You're gonna press into your hips so your feet are gonna come off the ground and your hands all at the same time. 3, 2, 1. Locust pose. We call it Superman pose when the hands are out. Locust pose if they're back. And if you're doing this, we call it swimming. Relax. Reach back, grab the outside of the feet this time. Keep the knees together and press up, 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 up and away into that pelvis. Press, press, press. You'll notice what we're doing right now, it's gonna be the same when we flip over, except you're not gonna have the ground to press against. So that was locust pose. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, walk the knees up towards the front of the mat or wherever you'd like them, but walk your knees under your hips. Now, just like I said, this is like the locust pose or the floor bow we just did. We're gonna press into the imaginary space in front of us, or the space in front of us, and then lean back. You can grab your heels if your body allows. Continue to breathe so you don't store the held breath into your lower back. Keep breathing. Inhale out of it. Exhale. You're gonna roll onto your butt, sit down, however you want to do it. Put your feet down. And now again, we're gonna press the hips forward as if they were pressing into the ground like we were doing locust. But we're gonna call this one bridge pose because now we're on our back. We're gonna press the hips up, creating a bridge underneath us. You can clasp your hands, press higher into those hips, really works the back, opens the back up. Press your hands next to your ears facing towards your feet, and now press up into your hips and press up into your arms, your hands, and that creates a wheel. And this is how man invented the wheel. Do a wheel push-up, another one, press back into it, tuck your chin to your chest, and go down. Now, hey, what are you doing? What you been doing? Get out of here. Get out of here, you little scary boo-boo. Okay, now we're gonna Supta Baddha Konasana, press your feet together. Give me that. Give me that. Press your feet together. Let your knees fall open. Supta Baddha Konasana. There you go. Pull those feet up to happy baby. Or you may be feeling really exhausted right now. I feel really energized because I've got my blood flowing and pumping. I can feel it going. So I feel really energized. I feel like a happy baby. You may be in another position right now. If you haven't practiced a lot, you may feel exhausted right now because of the breathing and the movements, and you may feel like a dead bug. But either way, this is the pose. Feet up, pressing into the sky, hands on the feet. Try and press your spine all the way down to the ground. Then we're going to come up to boat pose. On the base of your spine, you don't want to sit on your lower back. That's dangerous. On the base of your spine here, right under your sit bone, right under your tailbone, sacrum. Boat pose, you can go to low boat, keep the shoulder blades up, back to medium boat. And then we're gonna do some abs. So take that boat pose, press those feet up. Again, press the feet into the imaginary floor above so that they're flat as if you were standing up. So this looks like mountain pose, but we're upside down. Then let those feet down slowly, keep those feet pressed out. So your legs are fully extended, engaged, all the way from the ankles, all the way up to the hips. Squeeze, press, down. Lift those shoulder blades up. Back up, pull your toes together. Heels apart, same thing. Press all the way through. From the hip all the way to the foot. Shoulder blades up. Squeeze it in. Now heels together, toes apart. Squeeze everything, press everything up. Energy straight down, like you're trying to press into the space way in front of you. And knees to chest. Elbows, stargazing hands, hands behind your head. Yogi, bicycles. Pull the elbow up to the knee, not the knee back to the elbow. Yes, great work. Now we're gonna open the hips. This is called the opening sequence. And I'll talk to you a little bit about the sequences. There's 11 of them when we finish. And I'll do that in another video. I'll do that in another video. You can check that out in another video. I'll talk specifically about the sequences and what energy they're focused on, because they all have different focuses. So half pigeon here is a part of the opening sequence. As you can guess, you're opening your hip, because that's the point that we're attacking here, that you'll feel the most awareness in your body, and your body may talk to you. Exhale. Inhale. Back. You're gonna half pigeon on the opposite side now. Switch sides however you'd like. Open the left hip now. Press that back foot back as far as you can. Open the hip, open the hip, open the hip. Inhale, exhale. You're gonna double pigeon. So if you imagine, we just did half pigeon, so double pigeon, I'm pretty sure you can figure it out. Half pigeon on one side and then half pigeon on the other side, so they'll be stacked on top of each other. Makes a double pigeon. I guess it really just makes a single pigeon, a full pigeon. But I've never asked the yoga teachers about that, and I guess it really doesn't matter. So again, press into those feet. Again, it always is going to open the inner part of your being to express out. If you press into your extremities, whether it's your hands or your feet or your belly button, press it back, or your mula bandha, which is at the bottom of your butthole. Squeeze that, and it opens up everything inside of your body so that you can express outward. It squeezes everything in so that you can express outward. And then switch the double pigeon sides. So which leg is on the bottom? Press into both bottoms of both feet. Single leg seated forward fold. You can pull your knee up so that your chest can fall down onto it. That protects your lower back. And then press out. Switch sides. Press again in to that foot, into that thigh. Press this thigh into that foot. It gives you more room, more space. Get back. Give me that. Give me that. Seated forward fold, both legs forward. You can pick the knees up, press the thighs down. Really press into that. Tabletop, press the feet down to the ground, press the hips up to the imaginary wall, let the head fall, open the shoulders, open the heart. Exhale down into fish pose, put the hands under the sit bones, press the feet out, Let the elbows drop back, head drop back. Easy kisses. Love you. Back. Fish pose. Lion's breath. Get back. Now you're gonna get your hips above your heart, which allows the blood to flow downwards from your feet down to your heart, instead of from your heart down to the rest of your feet. Now your blood is flowing the opposite direction. You can also do a handstand if you're that balanced. I can do a handstand, not sure how long it'll last, but I can hold this pose as long as I want. So then we're going to take our feet back behind us, slowly and controlled so you don't tip over or hurt your neck. And then that's called plow pose. Okay, you can clasp your hands, really pressing towards the wall behind you with your heels. Really opens all this back here. And pull your knees down to your ears. We call this deaf yogi's pose. Squeeze. You can hear what it feels like to be a shell in the sea. And you can feel what it feels like to be kissed by your dog. Love you too, Bubba. All right. Then roll down one vertebrae at a time. Supine twist. Take your knees to the right. Take your head to the left. Inhale. Exhale. And supine twist on the opposite side. Knees to the left, head to the right. Inhale. Exhale, shoulders down. Okay, Supta Baddha Konasana again. We've been here before. We'll be here again, and hopefully you're here tomorrow with me for day number 4, which actually today is day number 4. Again, I went to a wedding and we had a very long day, and I just really wanted to soak it up and enjoy it. And that's the thing about challenges, is they're not easy, right? You got things to do, you got stuff that comes up, emergencies that may arise whenever you have things scheduled. And the key is to accept the challenge. Yes, it's not going to be easy, but I accept the challenge. Are you challenging me to a duel? Yes, I am. I accept the challenge. Okay, let's do this. So, Supta Baddha Konasana is about, again, opening the hips here. I forgot a pose. It was called frog pose, and we will touch that tomorrow, so it's all good. I just didn't feel like doing it today. So knees open. Frog. Supta Baddha Konasana, and we've done a complete body of work. We've gone through all 11 sequences. We are now in the deep rest sequence, which I hope you're getting more rest than I am right now because I'm talking. But as we leave Supta Baddha Konasana, we go right into corpse pose. And yes, corpse as in like a dead person, because you've done all this work and created all this energy, and now you need to lay still as if you were dead and see how alive you really are and appreciate that. And I'm going to appreciate it right now. Now that I've laid here still as a dead person, I am going to wiggle my fingers and wiggle my toes, and again just realize how alive I really am. I'm not anywhere near dead, and I need to act like it in my daily walk. And because I've woken up all this energy and moved it around, I am ready to wake up and have a big good morning stretch. Then we're gonna pull everything in, hug yourself, thank yourself for all this hard work you just got through doing, and roll to your side for infant's pose, because now you've experienced what it's like to be dead and lifeless, not move, and realize that you're still alive, and you just had a great good morning wake up call, and now you're gonna roll over like an infant and start your new day. Start your new moment, your moment after you woke up this energy, whether it's your morning, your afternoon, or whatever. You've woken up all this energy, and now we're in infant pose. Now we're gonna sit up. Oh, and crisscross applesauce. Cross the feet, pull the hands to heart center. And we're gonna seal the practice as we started with a vibrational Om for our spine. We're gonna end and close it with a vibrational Om. So we're gonna take a big inhale. Inhale, thumbs to your third eye chakra, right between your forehead. And we all say namaste, which means the light in me recognizes the light inside of you. Give me that. What are you doing? You want some attention? Come on. Thank you for joining me on day 3 of the 28-day challenge. Again, this is a challenge for everybody in the whole world. I have some special groups that I'm a part of, one being eXp Realty. As you can see, I have my yard sign in the background. If you ever need any real estate services, if you ever need anything, just give me a call. Part of being a real estate agent is being of service to anybody and everybody, especially those that obviously need home services, whether it be a warranty for your house, or somebody to fix your patio, someone to fix your water, someone to fix your AC, someone to help you sell your house, someone to help you buy a house, someone to help you get into an apartment. No matter what it is, those are the bulk of the things that we do as real estate professionals. But the unwritten rule is that we're here to help you for anything. You can call me and say, hey man, I don't know what school to send my kids to. I'll send you some information. So that's a special group for me, eXp Realty, but real estate agents and realtors as a whole, NAR, National Association of Realtors, Metro Texas Association of Realtors, Collin County Association of Realtors. I'm a part of the Austin Board of Realtors. So anywhere in Texas for sure, I can help you probably personally, but outside of that, I can help you anywhere in the nation, which is super cool, and we're one brokerage. There's 50 different states in this country, and we have a broker representation in every single state. So I can help you anywhere, all over the world, all over the world eventually, but all over the nation for sure right now, in Canada, in the UK, in Australia. We're looking to open up other places. So if you are in a country that practices real estate in the likeness that we do here, give me a call, hit me up. We may be able to make something happen with eXp Realty. And within eXp Realty, there's the Black eXp Network. We call them BIN. And it's just a little special group for us to get together and talk about things because the state of Black America is a little bit different than the rest of the country. And we have a lot more things to learn as a whole about finances. And so we go there as a little small group within the big eXp group to learn about our specific clientele and our specific niche. So that's another little group, and I'd like to challenge that group to challenge yourself, challenge your actual self, the body, the skin that you're inside of, not just your brain, because we're definitely getting our brains bigger, but as we expand and learn and get this new information, this information that we're learning for the first time, or maybe it's being introduced to your family for the first time. But as we get this information, we really will expand our heads and expand our minds. So that means we really need to have a body that's prepared to operate this new brain that has this new information. And that's where this yoga challenge is coming from for me with Black eXp Network, and any agent in general, any new agent, really got to expand your body as well. Cleanse out your body, expand your body, and expand your mind, because this real estate business is a lot of information and we can all do it. You just got to make room for it, and you got to challenge yourself, just like you challenge yourself to make those phone calls, to talk to those people on the phone, to talk to those agents, let them know about this awesome opportunity that EXP is. You have to challenge your body. I would say challenge your body first, and then it creates more space for the mind. So yeah, that's the challenge. That's the 28-day yoga challenge, aka the Moon Challenge, hashtag Moon Challenge. If you look that up, it'll start to pop up, and hopefully these videos come. And again, I'll talk about the sequences a little bit later, and I'll also do day 4 of the 28-day challenge, because we're actually on the 4th day since the full moon today. So I'll do another one of these today, because I did not do one yesterday because of the wedding and all the festivities that I was a part of yesterday in Austin and San Antonio. Had a long trip last night, drove all the way from San Antonio to Dallas at 8 in the morning, 8:15 last night. We headed home, so we got home pretty late, but I'm up. I'm going to attack my real estate day, and I'm just really gonna enjoy the day. I've really woken up all this energy. As you can see, I'm full of energy. I'm pretty sure you can see that. And now I'm ready to go. So thank you for joining the challenge. And I am your yoga realtor. Look forward to seeing you guys a little bit later today and continuing on to this 28-day moon challenge.